Hello, love. So it's been a while since I've been here. It's been about a month. Springtime can be kind of hard for me because the barometric pressure changes can cause me to have a lot of migraines. And so I have to spend a lot of time in the dark, in dark places. I have to keep the shades down. I've got to spend a lot of time being quiet. And in the meantime, what I've done is I've spent a lot of time in conversation with different people and just getting to know people, some people all over the world. And it's been pretty exciting. But my topic always is about coming back from love and coming to love and understanding who we are as this aspect of our greater sense of ourself. Because I believe it is everything that we are and everything that we've been made to become here in this life. And I gained that from, some of you know this, I've had two different near-death experiences, one from a car accident and one from a surgical procedure, but they were almost identical. And what it is that I gained from that was the understanding of what love really truly is in this greater sense of everything that ever has been and ever will be. It is this eternal sense of who we are. And then I was given a choice. Do you want to stay or do you want to go back? And both times I chose to return. So I'm here in this place of our earthly expression to not just tell you about love, but to try and express it in the ways. And I know that what it is I gained there was an understanding of knowing that I'm everything that I need to be, and we all are. And it's hard for us to understand that because we have these different ways in the world, the polarity of the world, the cause and effect, and things like that that tell us that we're not enough, that we don't have everything we need in life, but we really truly do. In one of these conversations I had in this last month, I had someone ask me, what is the best advice that you'd give to anyone? And I would say that very best advice is to love yourself. And I've talked about that before in videos before, and I will talk about it again because I believe it's the greatest thing that we can do. And I've understood this long before I had those near-death experiences. But I do believe that if we love ourselves, we come from a place of self-worth, self-compassion, self-esteem. Then we know what we can do and what we can't do because of maybe the way we're feeling at the time. You do the best you can with what you have in the moment of where you are in everything that you do. And that's what you do when you are coming from love. Coming from love from what it is that you can give, what it is you can express in ways, how you can support each other. And to me, I believe that's, blending my good mind with my heart and then coming from that wholehearted place to give in a wholehearted way to whoever it is I'm in conversation with, to whoever it is that I am in company with. It might be somebody online. It might be somebody I'm working with because I'm a life coach. It might be somebody I'm coaching. It might be my husband. It might be my animals. It might be a neighbor. And it might be someone that I see their story online and I might be able to express something, write something to be of support to them. Or it could just be sending them love, sending them an expression of love. I have good friends who are struggling with health challenges right now. And I might be in conversation with them or with their spouse. I have family members who are struggling with losses that they've experienced. And I can relate with most everyone's experience because I've experienced it in some way, shape, or form. I don't understand exactly what they've gone through. I don't know what you've gone through because I'm not in your shoes. But at the same time, I've been around life enough to know a number of things. I've been through abuse, all kinds of different types of abuse. I've been through a lot of different types of experiences, lots of car accidents, lots of challenges that I've had to look at what it is that I experienced there and what did I learn from it, what did I gain from it, how can I move forward instead of staying in the trauma of that, how can I move forward and using what it is that I know about the greater sense of myself and then moving into that place of understanding. So when we love ourselves wholly, in a whole way, we might eat better, we might get better sleep, we might say no to someone that is constantly wanting our attention and we just say, I'm sorry, but I just can't any longer. And that no is a complete sentence, believe it or not. It really is. It's part of what we do when we need to set our boundaries. But it's also in knowing that love that we extend to someone else, and maybe we're not in company with them any longer, or maybe there's someone they're not really willing to receive that love, but you can still send them love. You can still send them this energy. It's an energy that is so widely expansive, and it never stops. Just think about the times when you have been not just in love with someone, and the passion just overcame you, but it's not just that. It's joy, it's peace, it's harmony, it's recognizing the beauty in the things around you. It might be, for me, it's being in nature and seeing animals in their natural habitat. It's seeing a beautiful sunset. Here in Colorado, we have sunsets. They're just astounding. And right now, it's snowing outside. It started out raining today, and now it's snowing. And I'm a water girl, so I'm all excited about the energy that this brings me, because it is part of what generates in me what makes me who I am. So it's whatever it is that brings you joy, whatever it is that expresses this beauty in you. It's what you can do for yourself using your gifts and talents for your own good, but it's also how you can extend that to someone else. So like with me, painting is huge for me. It's probably my greatest muse is my art. And so this painting I did over a year ago, but I absolutely love it because this painting is someone it came to me in a dream. I dreamt of what this painting means. I had this incredibly wonderful dream. And so this is something that came from that dream. And all of my paintings have spirals and gold little dots all through them because that represents energy for me. That's a lot of what I gained in that next dimension of when I was in that realm of that understanding where love was everything that there ever has been and ever will be. It's this energy within us, and it's around us all the time. So when we drop from our head down to our heart, and I would say probably extend the two of them together, then this love that extends from us is this energy that is expansive beyond anything that we know. And it is a love that reaches people. They may not even recognize that it's from you, and it doesn't matter. It's about you giving of yourself in a way that is so large and so expansive that you become this great love. It is who you are. You live in it, you live as it, and it becomes you. And it is a healing power. It's the power of forgiveness. It's the power of gratitude. It's the power of the good of our very lives. And we step into that, and then nothing can get in our way. I tell you, nothing can get in our way. So step into this greatness of yourself because you have this within you. And I returned here from these near-death experiences to come back to the world to remind people, to help you remember who you are. Because you're glorious, you're beautiful, you're magnificent, you're talented. And all the things that you've done in the world have brought you to a place of what you know now within the wisdom of your own experience. And then you extend that to those you love. Extend it to your animal family. Extend it to your children, your grandchildren, your neighbors. But it's an energy that even if you're not saying the words, even if you're not in it in a place of where you can have an exchange of a conversation, exchange of heart, even exchange of soul, it's still something that goes from you and as you into everything that you do. And how lovely it is. Love is so powerful, and it's who you are. It's what you're made of. It's what you generate from all that you do and all that you extend into the world. And believe me, there isn't a thing that I say to you that I don't work really hard at doing myself. I a lot of times say things that aren't from love, and I might come from a place that is, I have a knee-jerk reaction to something because something triggers me. But I know the more that I do this, the more anchored I get in the love that I know that I am, then there are times that I make those choices where it's like, okay, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to have that response. I'm not going to write that in an email. I'm not going to choose these words because I just want to maybe let somebody know that I think that they shouldn't be saying that, or that they're not going to say that to me. But if I come from a place of love, the words that come from me, the response that comes from me, my reaction comes from a deeper place within me that sometimes generates from the deeper sense of who I am. That is so very powerful. So the more we practice this, the more we become this greater sense of ourselves, it becomes a natural way for us to do what we do in a more powerful way of expression. And so I send you love today. And this painting right here, it's all about love. It's about all the different colors. I mean, there's a lot more colors in this, of course, but it's got all these different colors, these bright colors, and the connection, right here. Let's see if I can get my finger to point to it. Yep, right there. Okay. This is kind of a version of the Vesica Pisces, is where two things come together, and right there in the middle is this creative life force in between. That's when two people come together and you have conversation or exchanges of the heart or a passionate exchange. And then what you share between you is something that's lasting and beautiful. That's what love is. It's when you express this and you see something beautiful in the beauty of nature. You see it I'm seeing it in the snow outside right now. It's when you see your animals playing and how darn cute they are because, little kitties are doing things. Oh, darn. So I just heard it anyway. I just got a little flash saying there's performance issues with my camera, so we'll see if this works. But I send you love. I send you joy. I send you peace. I send you harmony. And I know full well that you have everything within you that you need. It's a wisdom from all the years of your experience. And it's all within you. It's right there at the heart of your very being. So go out and express yourself in a way, using your gifts and talents, even if it's just for yourself. Love yourself. And then give from that place, that loving expression of that heart, of that joy, of that peace, of that harmony. And people will feel it. People won't even know. They're like, what happened? What was that just walked past me? It was because you had this loving way about you. And you gave wholeheartedly. That's all we have to do. It's the only thing we have to do, really. And then your work comes out of it. Your expression with your family comes out of it. With your friends, with your neighbors, with your animals, with all the different things you do with your hobbies. If you're like me, you're an artist. Maybe you're a gardener. Maybe you're a writer. I'm a writer too. I put it in my words. Maybe it's just telling somebody you love them. Giving them a call and saying, you know what? I've been thinking about you today, and I love you. And for the people that you can't connect with, send them love anyway. Let them know. Because everybody has something to gain when you send love and when you are that. So, as Grandma used to say, love you bunches. And I mean it. I do love you bunches. Bye for now.